Alright, hello everyone, welcome to James's Minecraft Journal. My name is JamestheDouglas and this is my single player Let's Play which I am making because I think survival Minecraft is awesome. Single player survival Minecraft is awesome. And yeah, that's why I'm making this. Now today we are at the village where I committed mass murder, but that's another story. And our aim is to repopulate the village, if you don't remember. I mentioned this a few episodes ago. And what we're going to attempt to do now is create a transport link between the zombie purifier and the village. So if I can just get in here a minute, when you're going to take down these coordinates, which is 52, 137. Let's get that in there. Yeah, it's 52, 137. And we're going to now head over to the zombie purifier, and I think I'm just going to dig a rail track, to be honest. Like, I don't see the need to dig, I don't know what else we would do other than a rail track. You know, I kind of want to try there's certain villager spawners you can, oh yeah, I killed a cow. I feel kind of bad about that when I was fighting mobs last night. I feel kind of, I feel that I kind of want to do like a villager spawner type thing, because you can get them, like vanilla ones, but I don't know like how to do it or whatever. I think you need farmers or something. Anyway, I'm just going to, yeah, we're just going to go ahead with plan A, and we'll switch to plan B if this fails or something stupid happens like that. Ooh. See, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that's gone missing. I can't find my axe, like my good axe. I can't remember where I left that in my world. So we've got Mr. Villager here, Toolsmith. He is going to be there for most of the day, probably, till we can hopefully try and get him to the place where he was born to be. And yeah, so let's see, what's our coords? 137, or 52, 137. So we've got to go this way for another 100 blocks, and then take a left and go left for 120 or so blocks. So I will see you at the other end. Okay, so I had a few ideas of what I wanted to do. I was going to like just dig a rail track on the same level and have them swim up here, but I decided instead to bring him to the surface. Now, I didn't expect the surface to be here. Like, I thought it was slightly higher up. But hey, that's alright. We're going to maybe build a station or something like that here. We've come inside the village, which is good. So, pretty happy with that, the way things have worked out. So yeah, I might work on decorating the railway today, actually. It's going to take me a wee while to... what was I going to say again? It's going to take me a wee while to, like, make the... to widen the rail. I could use TNT actually. I think I've got sand for it as well. But yeah, I'm going to try and widen the railway, and then we can get around to decorating it maybe. So yeah, but that's the plan. Might not get onto the station today. I'm not sure like if we'll have time, but I'm going to definitely work on the tunnel, and we're going to try and transport our other villager to this village because I have a special purpose for him. So I have laid down all the TNT for this tunnel. The reason I did the stairs manually is because I don't trust myself with doing the stairs like with TNT, so I just decided to go ahead and just do the main tunnel itself. I hope the village at the end doesn't die, because I gave a 10 block gap, but there's a chance the villager might die. Let's give it a go. Let's try blocking with a sword. We can't do that. I should have brought a shield actually. Alright. See, actually, no, I'm going to turn the sounds down a bit. People say that, you know, TNT is amazing. You just put it everywhere and make it explode stuff. But I honestly prefer controlled explosions like this. I mean, it's, well, more controlled than just like putting TNT around. Oh no, it's going without us. Ah, first one to fail. That's alright. Maybe it was just like an extra block, a block too far. Gotta get back, gotta get back. I removed some gold from this tunnel because I realised that I don't have unlimited gold. Whoa! Ha! Creeper must have been in the way. That's pretty funny. I like how it explodes the dirt block first. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but whatever. Oh no. Oh, hey, there's a villager zombie. Oh, this is a great opportunity. If I can hit the... Oh, man, if I can hit the creeper. Right, hang on. If I play this smart... He can't get to me, can he? Shot the creeper. If I get him on that... He's in there now. Right, don't despawn. I'm gonna go get some... a pot. Yo, dude. There we go. Oh, good. Right. Is there anyone over there, though? Is he shaking still? Yep, he's shaking. Right, I don't want to risk anything, so I'm just going to block him up. While he changes, I might just continue to, what do you call it? Make this tunnel look a little prettier. Like, as in, clean it up a wee bit from the explosion. Because we know it was a good controlled explosion, I'm happy with it, but obviously it's left its mark. So if I just go along here, real quick, this is the level we want the rail track at. So, I'm just going to get rid of that. Actually, you know what, we can make it one higher. Because we've got the ceiling up here. I'm just going to make it a 3x3 and then kind of just decorate it. Or maybe we could go down one. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Alright, so I have thus far dug out the tunnel and we have got the track going so far. I'm going to put it over grass. Strange choice, I know, but I think it will go well with the blocks I have in mind for using. Let's just grab that. Just trying to even things out a bit here. So yeah, just briefly, I'm going to talk a wee bit about the new snapshot, which I don't believe I said I was in, but I am in. If you look in the top left, I am in 15W37A, or we are in 15W37A. And yeah, this is another contentious update, or wait, is that the right word? Controversial update. Yeah, that's a good one. So another controversial update. I'm going to have to count here. This is probably a bad idea. Basically, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to place down all this. Basically, so what's happening is, there's been weapons rebalance, and that's been fine, or at least it's not changed too much, I don't think, of what has come before. But it's also changed golden apples and god apples. Now, basically, regular golden apples will now only, well, in UHC, because obviously, if you're just in vanilla and use a golden apple, it's, you know, not going to change that much. It's just going to give you regen for a certain amount of time. Basically, in UHC, it only heals 1 heart and gives you 2 absorption hearts. In god apples, instead of giving you a load of regen for 30 seconds and a load of other buffs, the buffs have basically been nerfed. So now I think it's you only regen 8 hearts from it, like in total, instead of being invincible. You only regen 8 hearts, and you but you get a bunch of absorption hearts. And our guy's still there, but other than that, I don't know what else. I think you still get fire resist and normal resist, but yeah, that's about it. Now, obviously, this has been met with quite some opposition in the particularly in the UHC community, particularly over the whole, you know, regular golden apple thing, because I mean that's something that's been in the game. Like, UHC first started in 1.2, and even back then golden apples healed 2 hearts. However, now it's only 1. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I mean, well, actually, I'll be honest, I don't actually mind, because I mean the bottom line is it still heals stuff. It may not heal the same amount, but it still heals stuff. They did say it was something to do with they were either going to nerf gold farms or nerf Gapples, and to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad they didn't nerf gold farms. But you know, a load of people don't like the fact that regular golden apples no longer heal. Regular golden apples no longer heal 1 heart. The god apple situation, I'm okay with that, but I feel that they should make it slightly better than it is, because, oh no, yeah, because currently I don't think there's any incentive whatsoever to go for it, simply because, I mean, you do get the absorption hearts, but the regen, it only gives you 8 hearts for what, the price of like 72 gold. And that just, I don't know, I think it means it's better to make like 72 gold divided by that 9. It's better to make 9 golden apples than a god apple, to be honest. I think that's the bottom line. I mean, you do get the extra buffs, but still, they're not completely. They're not. I don't think it's worth it. Well, it's not worth it in my eyes. And of course, there's been tons of stuff about how 1.9 is going to kill PvP, and how 1.9 is terrible, and that it's worse than I thought it was going to be. Actually, it's worse than it was in 1.8. I think. And in all honesty, I don't think it's a good idea for certain YouTubers, and I'm not going to name names, but I don't think it's a good idea for certain YouTubers to go out of their way to defend the changes and say, you know, basically the PvP community are completely wrong, don't know what they're talking about. I think that's kind of irresponsible of certain YouTubers. I'm not going to name names because I'm not that guy. But at the same time, you know, I don't really mind too much, in all honesty. If I can still build in Minecraft, if I can still fight in Minecraft, then, well, if they took out PvP, then I'd be upset. But PvP, it's not like it's been taken out, so, you know, I don't really care. I can still fight mobs, can still build, can still explore. Honestly, it's not much has changed. I mean, obviously the fighting, obviously a lot has changed, but in the grand scheme of things, not that much has changed. So overall, I'm okay with it at the minute. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna keep playing it. I enjoy playing single player. I actually thoroughly enjoy playing single player a lot now. I think the mob thing it's clever what they did, because instead of making mobs harder, they made fighting the mobs themselves harder, which is it just means you've got to have a whole new strategy to defeat mobs. I might do like a kind of Dragon Rush video, like in single player, and just see what it's like to start in a like in a UHC game, what it's like to start in a fresh world, and just like, you know, try and defeat the dragon with like at first no resources. I think that would be cool, and maybe do it in UHC so I can see what it's like with UHC, because I mean, you know, I really want to do UHC 1.9. I've been watching the Hermitcraft UHC at the minute, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, ultimately, like, if in both scenarios, in scenario A, if like the big PvP servers or all PvP servers stayed in 1.8, I would be okay with that. Like, honestly, I'm not pro 1.9, but then I'm not against 1.9. If all servers update to 1.9, I'd be okay with that as well. So honestly, I don't really mind. If they stay at 1.8, great. If they stay at 1.7, fine. If they go back to 1.6, you know, I would have to get used to no sprint key, but hey, that's okay. I'd really like to play like a UHC 1.5, because that was like before horses. That was like classic UHC. What am I trying to do here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, I mean, that's just the way things. It's going to be a wee while, I think, before the update comes out. And so far, I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the update. I'm sure a lot of people aren't, but you know, you can't please everyone. And you know, I think people forget, people who rage about the fact you can't spam click anymore. They forget that, you know, swords have it's an attribute. It's part of a sword that can be changed. You know. Like, for example, in maps gone by, you know, like in Vex maps, where you got like sharpness 5 signs, you know, that's an attribute that can be changed. And same with swords, you know, look at that. What does it say? Attack speed 1.2, 1.1, sorry, 1.6. You know, it's is an attribute that can be changed, and so people can have their jitter clicking, spam click back. I say that in a bad way, but honestly, I really like the current system of PvP. So I mean, but I can understand why people don't like. I can understand why some people don't like it, but at the same time, I can understand why some people do like it. Anyway, I just want to get it off my chest. I think we're going to end the episode shortly. I think first, though, I just want to explain what my idea is with this. Basically, what I want to do is, for starters, have I think we're going to do some stairs like that. How would that look? That looks alright. And then I think we're going to do a pumpkin farm. Now, well, not an automated pumpkin. Well, no, not an automated one. I don't think that would work. Basically, along these walls, I want to, let's see, I don't have much dirt. I want to dig in 2 blocks, basically. If we do that, put that there. So we'll have 1 block there, 1 block there. In this block, sorry, I just had to move my headset for a minute. In this block will be the stem of the seed, not the seed, the pumpkin, the stem of the pumpkin. And the pumpkin will then land here, and there'll be a piston here that will push into the pumpkin block and will harvest it. Although I'm not entirely sure if that will work. We're going to have to think about this carefully. I'll think about it for, well, not next episode, but I'll think about it for a future episode when we come back to working on this. But yeah, we've not got as much done as I would have wanted to, but I really want to move on and get recording the next episode, where we will be going on an adventure.